Someone filed a report about us. What? They didn't mention your name, but the KGB knows something.
So you finished the film with some information about the state of gay people in Russia. In the way that America is loosening their binary view of gender, is it affecting authoritarian cultures like Russia, or are they circling the wagons even more, in your opinion?
Right now in the world, I think there's a lot of displeased citizens around the world. And unfortunately, there's certain groups of people that are quite often used as the scapegoat.
Yes.
To, divert that attention. And I think that that's just like, one reality that's happening in so many different parts of the world. I mean, it's kind of crazy that, there's a law which has been enacted, not dissimilar to the one in Russia, actually in Hungary recently. And, Hungary is part of the EU. I'm kind of a bit sort of like, haven't we got far more significant issues to have to focus on right now in the world? And so it's pretty concerning. And apart from anything else, it's just kind of sad, because why should there be like a kind of policing on who people are allowed to fall in love with? Like it's a natural biological feeling. And by demonstrating those behaviors that we want to see more in the world, it is giving permission for other people to do the same.
Do you think this will be shown in Russia?
I really hope that a version of the film gets to be shown there, because I think even demonstrating and showing this as a truth, that's actually the thing that's kind of amazing, is that there has been this attitude that actually like LGBT people don't exist in Russia. And like, it's actually kind of going, well, here's a true story, and not in a shoving it down people's throats kind of way, but just kind of going, here's like one example of history where, and of thousands and thousands and thousands of maybe millions of people that this has happened to. And there are lots of aspects of this type of a relationship which are cropping up into people's lives, and then they can kind of get alienated by it and go, oh no, that means I'm a certain way. And what I really want to be able to show like on screen is that this is a sliding spectrum, and there are, moments of crossing over to something that is unknown. It doesn't mean that you are doomed forever or have to be labeled a certain way, but it's just love. It's just different strands of it. So if it's, if it can create a little bit more understanding in somewhere like Russia or in Hungary or in, many of the other countries that like need to catch up a little bit with regards to human rights and progression, then that'll make me really happy.
Now, finally, in processing the story of Sergei, what changed about you in the exploration of his soul that will make your life more authentic and open?
For me, like, making this film has been a physical, emotional, and spiritual transformation. Like the learning process that I've managed to go through as a filmmaker and as a person has been like astounding. Getting to meet Sergei in person, like in Moscow, was kind of invaluable to the whole thing, because I got to experience somebody who really did follow their heart, even, basically till he passed away. But then also, being challenged as a writer and as an actor and as a producer, and having to sort of juggle all those things at the same time, particularly on the shooting days, and also now, interestingly, in the distribution period, where a lot of challenges have arisen during trying to distribute a film during a global pandemic,
Right.
which is obviously has its own challenges as well, and everybody's very risk adverse. But it's taught me resilience. True, like, greatness is found in the most humble places, I think.
This is Patrick McDonald for HollywoodChicago.com. Copyright 2021.